Boom shakalaka. What is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, back at the Crypto Love Studios. And if some really loud, annoying alarms go off, it's only because this piece of shit building I live in decides to test the fire alarms all day today. Now, looking at things today, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Some scams today. Scams galore. Oyster scams, Twitter scams, election scams, all that fun stuff. Also, top 11 Bitcoin predictions. So we're going to get into all that stuff. Guys, looking pretty green out there today. Across the board. Also, the past few days, we saw a bit of green. Some really green ones today. We got Ripple above my head. Lumen's right behind me, or right there. Also, Bcash. It always seems like Ripple and Bcash always go up the same days. It just happens that way. Now, guys, before we get started and before I sneeze here, just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for mashing on the like button. Guys, if you want to win a shirt, comment on this video and every other video. Also, pause the video, read the disclaimer. Don't be a dummy. When will you win a shirt? I don't know, man. Comment on every video eventually. I mean, there's like 200 comments per video. So if that keeps up, in like 200 days, you have a pretty good chance of winning. Now, coin market cap today, sideways. For the past year, it's going freaking sideways. But market cap $216 billion, Bitcoin dominance 51.6%. Right now, Bitcoin at 64.41, Ethereum at 214, XRP at 52 cents, Bcash at $600, seeing big gains the past few days. EOS at 564, Stellar at 25 cents, Litecoin at $54, Cardano at 7 cents, Monero at 111, and Tether at 99 cents, still not back at $1. The big gainers for today, though, Bcash, Ripple, and Aurora. The big losers, Redcoin, Ardor, and Dropple. Guys, over the weekend, over the past few days, and every once in a while, I just look around, keep my eye on stuff. Monero had a double bottom the past couple days. I made some videos on double bottoms. Double bottoms, if they're true double bottoms, they have a 97% of chance of you profiting over 40%. So this is one that's still setting up for potentially big gains. So we had the first bottom here, the second bottom there. The confirmation point right there, yeah, they look like boobs or butt or whatever you want to look at, or a W, whatever. But basically, once it passes the confirmation point, which is that, so once it passes this line, that's when you want to buy. And in 2/3 of cases, it pulls back a little bit. We're seeing some support on this confirmation line. May take off, may see some gains in the near future. I mean, 97% chance we will, but there's still a 3% chance we won't. So anyways, on to the news for today. Well, today is some U.S. election day. I don't really pay attention to elections. I'll get into why in a minute. But anyways, U.S. elections push Augur's total Ether bets over $2 million. So on Augur, people can bet what they think is going to happen. So there are a few bets going on right now. For example, which party will control the House after 2018 U.S. midterm elections? Has $727,000 staked on it. Will price of Ethereum exceed $500 at the end of 2018? Has $523,000 staked on it. So people are using that. People like kind of gambling with cryptocurrencies, and it is a cryptocurrency use case. Also, a camel on a back. A camel on his back. That is also what I prefer thinking of boobs than a camel on his back, but you do you. Now, I don't know, you guys probably may or may not be in the U.S., but in the U.S., everybody's trying to get us to go vote. But me personally, this is me getting on a tangent, I think it's the biggest freaking scam, aside from higher education, one of the biggest scams out there. Because get this, voting machines are still absurdly vulnerable to attacks. This was published September 28th, 2018, so like a month ago, all right? Basically, at DEF CON, which is a big hacking convention in Vegas, they have hacked every single one of the 7 voting machines we currently use in the U.S., all of them completely exploitable. And the findings also show that over the past 10 years, let's see, what we discovered was vulnerabilities we know about are easy to find, easy to re-engineer, have not been fixed over the course of more than a decade of knowing about them. And to me, that's both surprisingly and terribly disturbing lesson that came out of the voting village. They hacked every single voting machine in the U.S. To me, I don't know, this is me on my soapbox, I don't vote. I think it's worthless, a waste of freaking time, because guess what? It's basically the government trying to make us think that we have any control over anything. Basically a waste of time. So, especially since they can all be hacked so easily. Now, I might change my opinion. If we were to do voting on the blockchain, something like ClearPoll, something like Horizon State, I know in Australia they actually have to vote or else they can go to jail or something like that. So, they are looking at putting voting on the blockchain, which would make it auditable, less able to be hacked, different things like that. So, whatever, voting day today. I won't be doing that, but that's just because I just don't have faith in the governments or the government's money, which is why I like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, talking about more scams today, that's the election scam. We got that out of the way. This is the Oyster scam, okay? So we all know we had V-scam, we had Elasto scam, now we have Oyster scam. It's just scam season. I mean, ICO season was a few months back. Then it's scam season. I'm calling it here, hashtag scam season. Well, Oyster Pearl scam funds on the move. That's right. So basically, Pearl smart contracts were exploited by the original founder and project architect Bruno Bloch, where he inflated millions of tokens. They were sold on KuCoin and soon taken off. Well, anyways, those tokens now are being moved to Bitfinex wallets. Bitfinex should do something about that now. Oyster kind of forks to opacity to clarify things. Because if Oyster was a scam, obviously you just fork it to something else, which could be another scam. So people are still saying that Oyster and Opacity is now an organized crime syndicate. Now, guys, does this mean that it's an actual scam? Maybe. I just stay away from these projects. I mean, when this type of shit happens, I hit the... Well, I mean, it could be FUD. It could be FUD. You never know. But I think this is probably pretty real. And these projects, I don't think they're that amazing that I want to risk my financial well-being in them. You never hear people calling Bitcoin a scam, except for people who don't know about Bitcoin. But these types of projects, VeChain, Elastos, Oyster, all of them, I just stay away from them now. Not worth my time or my money. Anyways, they say here, Oyster is a scam run by a network of professional anonymous con men. Don't let this project get buried. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. You can read it all on whatever. But basically, guys, be wise, be wise. Lots of scams out there. Now they're all coming about. Twitter scam. Look at this. Guys, you can have verified Elon Musk accounts talking about giving away 10,000 Bitcoin. Can't even spell Bitcoin. To all their community. And this is like, there's many of these because basically what people are doing now is they buy these already verified accounts. Now this is Path EUK, not Elon Musk. You got to look at the @ thing. But they change the name. And once they do that, they do all of these giveaways. This is like the second or third one I've seen this week. So guys, you got to keep an eye out for yourself on the old Twitter. Oh yeah, Tether scam. Also, I forgot to put that in the title. Yeah, Tether's is a big scam too. There's lots of them. We all remember one of the first ones this year. BitConnect, Tether, VeChain, Elastos, Oyster. Still don't hear people calling Bitcoin a scam. Nope, because it's awesome. But what do we hear people doing with Bitcoin? Well, we have the top 11 famous people's Bitcoin predictions. Look at this. So John McAfee and Jim Cramer. I never heard Jim Cramer say it could be worth $1 million in the future, but apparently he did. I thought he was way against Bitcoin, but I need to do my research. John McAfee, he obviously either really likes Bitcoin or really likes eating dick. So, one of the two will be happening in 2021. And then also, so those are at $1 million, but then high like that, we have Ali Mazzani, we have Thomas Lee, we have Tyler Winklevoss, all saying 250 to 300 some $1,000. Also Tim Draper, Trace Mayer, Jameson Loop. And I mean, this stuff is coming up soon, within the next couple of years, within the halvening, whichever, when the block reward halves, they think the price will shoot back up. And we do see large price increases every time there is a halving. However, some people think that Bitcoin's not going to be worth that much, particularly Joseph Stiglitz and Kenneth Rogoff right down here. So they think it's going to be worth like $1,000 or less. We'll kind of have to wait and see. So guys, Crypto Love Scam. I am a scam. I totally 100% scam. All scam news, all scam reviews, all scam whatever the heck. I'm not even a real person. I could just be a robot. You could be watching a robot in virtual reality. But would a robot in virtual reality do this? I have to ask you that question. Anyways, guys, that's it for the news today. Just a nice little brief news episode. If you want to get the newsletter, make sure you go to crypto-love.com and you can enter your email address to join the newsletter. You also enter to win a Ledger Nano S. Our previous winner was right here. You could be the next one. In addition to that, I've been using Signal Profits every day. It's kind of the closest thing to like push button making money in crypto. Obviously, you actually have to do some stuff. Not every trade is a winner, but the majority of them are. And when you use that with 3 commas, it's pretty badass. There is an affiliate link down in the description. It's $7 for 2 weeks. Check that out. Last night, I was on Crypto Somniac. Actually, really good interview with me, Snay, Jason, a couple traders. We had a good time. We were talking about a lot of stuff. So you can go check out Crypto Somniac's YouTube channel. You can check out the live stream right there. And then let's give away a shirt, because I know that's the real reason why you guys watch this channel. If you guys have any questions, I could answer them while I'm doing this stuff. But we had 4 videos. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, remember I was in Vegas. I went to NASCAR. A lot of traveling. Just got back last night. And then now finished watching Dexter too. Man, life is just moving by. But anyways, yeah, let's have a winner between 1 and 4. Ready? Brrr. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. The Halloween with Crypto Love. One of those people are going to win. Check out that costume. How many people have a unicorn on their head? Right? Me with Beatles, just chilling in Vegas. Let's see. We're going to find a winner. Is Ripple going to the moon? We actually talked about that. If you want to, we did talk about that for quite a while on this live stream. So if you want the answer, check out that live stream. I would say it's probably about halfway through where we answered that question. So yeah, we talk about it, all about it there. Some good answers. Oyster is not a scam project. That's okay. May or may not be. But a lot of people are talking about it. Worth doing your own due diligence. You shouldn't listen to anyone else. You should do your own due diligence. What do I think about VeChain? To me, it seemed like an okay project, but a lot of people, I don't know. I don't really hold many things long term anymore. I mostly hold Bitcoin, and then I just trade for profits. Like, that's basically my strategy nowadays. I hold Bitcoin, and I trade using Signal Profits, and I also find some of my own trades like that Monero double bottom going on. Dean Ta! Congratulations, you want a shirt? Dean, email me at the email on my About page. I will send you a shirt anywhere in the world. He says a number of large Wall Street firms, including Goldman Sachs and ICE, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, made headlines when they announced their intention to enter a market for digital assets. Behind the headlines, large money managers, hedge funds, endowments have also been entering the market. I think now is the right time to invest. Not financial advice, but I would agree with you, man. I mean, we're finding a bottom. Not really dipping much below $6,000. It seems like in OTC markets, there's more people looking to buy Bitcoin than there are Bitcoin available. So, eventually, yeah, seems to be good. Anything else? What do I think of Bitcoin incognito? Probably a scam, but Bitcoin, I mean, privacy on the actual Bitcoin blockchain, that'll be a big thing. What about IOTA? IOTA's cool, but the dev team doesn't, I mean, it doesn't seem like they have really great real-world applications. I mean, they do have this stuff with the automotive industries like Audi and Volkswagen, different stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like a very plug-and-play solution because you need to have a whole host of developers working for you. You would have paid good money to see Beatles in that unicorn outfit? Oh, it could happen. You can still, if you pay me some good money, like you're saying, I will get Beatles in that unicorn costume for you. So, you know, that's what we'll have to do. Anything else? Bullish. I'd say bullish on everything. Can you see Signal Profits results anywhere? Yeah, I think you can on like their Discord or whatever. You can check. You can see previous ones. What about, what else? Any other questions? One Ledger, never heard of it. Bitcoin private. I don't know. I think any Bitcoin chain fork is a waste of time. There are Bitcoin code forks which tend to do well. Things like Litecoin, like Ravencoin, different stuff like that. But Bitcoin chain forks, a waste of time. It's basically a dead Bitcoin chain. The only reason why Bcash is doing so well is because it has some master marketers behind it. Like Roger Ver, like Jihan Wu, who has a bunch of money also able to promote it. And guess what? A lot of the prices of things in cryptocurrency is just being stabilized by market makers. If you have enough money, you can manipulate the price of anything, which I think they do for a lot of stuff. Origin Trail. I think the whole supply chain thing is good on the blockchain. I think blockchain works well for supply chains. They could do very well. And dude, I think let's see. Talk about city. Oh, I didn't talk about the city in the desert today. I was talking about that the other day. But guys, somebody bought 67,000 acres of land in the Nevada desert to build the first smart city, Ethereum powered, and it's around the Tesla Gigaplex and some Google shit. It's gonna be big. So keep an eye out for that. It's called Blockchains LLC. Cool. So that's it. I was thinking maybe for most of the other questions, I'll just do like a live stream where we'll answer stuff. This is just a general news daily episode. I haven't done much research on Holochain. Right now. All these speculations about different coins. I mean, for me, this is for me. Okay? Not saying that you should do this stuff. But this is, like, for instance, if we zoom out, if we remove this line, we zoom out. All right, so we look at stuff like Monero, could potentially be towards the bottom. I mean, it's definitely not at the top. But you look at other stuff like this, all right? If you believe in projects like this, and if you're looking for stuff to get in, you get into the bottom, all right? This is pretty much the bottom. If you believe in Aeon, things like that, that's pretty much the bottom. But other things like, I don't know. This ain't the bottom. I mean, look, Ripple goes up, comes back down, goes up, comes back down. This is kind of a relative top. I mean, it may go up more. It may go way up to here, and then it'll eventually come back down. Definitely. It may go up much higher than that. I mean, look, we had something like that there. So it could go up, but it's also not really at a bottom, in my opinion, right now. So I don't really look for that stuff now. I look for stuff that's at the bottom. I mean, if I'm going to buy something and actually hold it, which I don't like to do anymore. The only thing I like to buy and hold is Bitcoin. The rest of the stuff, just trade it for some gains. That's what we do. All right, cool. So I'll have a live stream sometime soon, and we'll just talk about all these different projects, answer all your questions. This is news for today. Guys, have a great, lovely day. It's Tuesday. Go do something, and I will catch you guys later. All right, peace, peace, peace.